Hey there, TFX family. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got 5 intriguing stories from the world of reality TV that you won't want to miss. Grab your popcorn, sit back, and let's dive into the latest buzz surrounding That What Married at First Sight Season 18. In our first story, we dive into the dramatic revelations from the That What Married at First Sight Afterparty. Host Kashia Knight Pulliam probes deeper into the suspicious connection between Madison and David, shedding light on clues that hint their romance may have blossomed long before the chaos unfolded on screen. What did jilted wife Michelle discover during her sleuthing? Next up, we'll be exploring a shift in perspective regarding the experts behind Thusk and Married at First Sight and Married at First Sight. After facing heavy criticism throughout season 18, viewers have begun to reconsider their roles in the unfolding drama and scandals. Is it fair to place the blame on them, or did they truly do their best under the circumstances? In an exciting development, the Married at First Sighting is making a huge switch to Peacock in 2025. We'll break down what this means for the future of the show, its iconic status, and how it might attract a new audience. Will this platform change lead to better matchmaking after a string of scandals? Coming up, we've got some heartwarming news for Allen Slovick, who seems to be moving on from the heartbreak of Betrayal by Madison. We'll spill the tea on his latest social media posts that hint he's found someone new. Is love in the air for Allen after all the drama? Finally, we'll dive into the personality clashes of season 18. Madison Myers has been labeled the true villain of the season, with some shocking behavior that puts her at odds with the previously perceived villain Michelle. Let's discuss how Madison's actions have reshaped viewer opinions. So stick around as we unpack these stories and bring you all the juicy details. In a shocking revelation from the Chat Married at First Sight Afterparty, host Kashia Knight Pulliam reveals some jaw-dropping clues suggesting that Madison Myers and David Trimble may have ignited their romance much earlier than viewers initially thought. During the episode, Kashia probes into the dynamics of season 18's couples, focusing particularly on Madison and David's relationship. Reflecting on the shocking events of the season, Kashia invited Michelle Tomlin, David's wife, and Camille Parsons, Madison's friend, to share their insights. As the conversation unfolded, Michelle recalled feeling suspicious about the bond forming between David and Madison. She even received a text from David that raised significant red flags, prompting her to dig deeper into their relationship. Throughout the season, Allen Slovick, Madison's husband, remained oblivious to the brewing affair until it was too late. Michelle suggested there were early indicators of deceit that she believed they all overlooked. The discussions took a tense turn as Michelle recounted a specific night out with the cast where she noticed something unusual between David and Madison. During that night, while all the girls were hanging out, David opted to stay behind with Madison and a friend instead of joining the group, which piqued Michelle's interest. In hindsight, she realized how telling that decision was. As Kashia pressed for more details, Camille chimed in, providing a timeline of the event, linking it back to a football or basketball game that was pivotal in their interactions. As they reflected on these incidents, it became evident to the group that they had been missing vital clues all along. The conversation highlighted how easy it is to ignore signs when emotions are running high and the stakes are personal. With Michelle's relentless pursuit of the truth throughout the season, viewers are left wondering just how deep the betrayals run and what will happen next with these couples. This discussion adds layers of intrigue to an already tumultuous season of Chat Married at First Sight, leaving fans eagerly anticipating the fallout and revelations to come. Moving on to our second story, there has been a notable shift in how viewers perceive the relationship experts of Married at First Sight. Traditionally seen as the guiding lights for couples attempting to navigate their new marriages, experts Dr. Pia Holek, Dr. Pepper Schwartz, and Pastor Cal Robertson have come under heavy scrutiny this season. Initially, the experts faced a wave of criticism over their pairings, with many fans questioning why certain couples were matched in the first place. The backlash intensified as the season progressed, highlighted by the shocking revelations of infidelity that left fans reeling. As the season unfolded, opinions began to shift, and a new perspective emerged on the experts' roles. Critics have started to advocate that the experts, despite their best intentions, couldn't have predicted the dramatic turn of events. The relationships appeared to be mismatched, but many fans now believe that the underlying issues stemmed more from the cast members' actions rather than the experts' decisions. Viewers have begun to recognize that some of the intense drama and upheaval was beyond anyone's control, and that even the most rigorous vetting process cannot anticipate personal betrayals. With fans reflecting on the babies in season 18, they acknowledge that the pressure of reality TV can create unusually high-stress situations, leading to unpredictable outcomes. As the experts attempted to provide guidance, viewers are now starting to question, how could they have possibly known that their carefully curated matches would fall apart in such spectacular fashion? This turn of opinion raises significant questions about accountability in reality television, as fans weigh the experts' contributions against the turmoil witnessed on screen. The conversation shifts. Are the experts to blame for the crumbling marriages, or are they simply victims of circumstance? As we see it, the complexity of human emotions can't easily be stitched into a perfect reality show formula. Can't we truly assess the effectiveness of the matchmaking without considering the unpredictable nature of the participants involved? This newfound perspective may change how fans engage with the series moving forward. In our third story, we have breaking news about the future of Nendrede at First Sight. The beloved reality show is set to make a significant move, transitioning from Lifetime to Peacock in 2025. This change is not just a shift in platforms, but marks a crucial turning point for the series, which has captivated audiences since its debut in 2014. Peacock, aiming to bolster its reality content, has made the surprising decision to pick up Nendrede at First Sight, a show that has been a flagship for Lifetime. This move comes at a time when the series has faced challenges, including a declining matchmaking success rate and a series of scandals that have rocked the current season. It raises the question, will this transition lead to a rejuvenation of the show, or will it exacerbate the issues it has been facing? One of the key advantages of moving to Peacock is the platform's broader reach and diverse audience, with a range of popular reality shows already under its belt, including Nendrede Daal The Real Housewives and Nendrede Daal Vanderpump Rules. Peacock has a proven track record in engaging viewers who crave high-drama content. The new partnership could allow Nendrede Daal The Married at First Sight to adopt a fresh marketing strategy, potentially drawing in new fans and revitalizing interest in the series. Furthermore, this transition presents an opportunity for Nendrede at First Sight to revamp its production approach. With Peacock's resources at their disposal, there might be room for a revamped panel of experts, new couple dynamics, or even innovative twists to the format that could enhance the matchmaking process. Fans are buzzing with anticipation about what changes might come with the new era on Peacock. Will it be a fresh start that leads to more successful pairings, or will it continue to follow the high-drama narrative that has become its hallmark? As season 19 is set to premiere on Peacock, viewers wonder how the changes will affect the casting process and the overall tone of the show. The big question remains, will this move redefine Nendrede at First Sight for the better, or will it continue to struggle amidst its reputation for turbulent relationships? Only time will tell, but we're certainly eager to see what lies ahead. Now, let's turn our attention to Allen Slovick, who is making headlines not just for his tumultuous past, but for his potential new beginnings. After enduring the heartbreaking betrayal from his wife Madison Myers, who left him for his close friend David Trimble, Allen seems to be bouncing back in a way that has fans cheering for him. Recently, Allen took to social media, sharing a glimpse into his life post-betrayal. In a captivating Instagram post, he shared a photo that hinted at a blossoming romance, a picture of a woman's stylish stiletto-clad feet under a table, accompanied by a heart emoji and the caption, "Waiting for valet." Fans quickly took notice, speculating that Allen might be moving on and finding happiness after the emotional turmoil of the show. This revelation has sparked a wave of support from fans who felt for Allen during his ordeal on Madison Married at First Sight. Many viewed him as a sincere and kind-hearted person who was blindsided by the actions of those he trusted most. With Madison and David seemingly embarking on their own journey, Allen is clearly ready to embrace new love and focus on his own happiness. Viewers couldn't help but express their excitement about this potential new chapter for Allen as social media lit up with encouraging messages wishing him well. It looks like he might finally be getting the chance to find someone who truly appreciates him as the drama between Madison and David unfolds on screen. It's refreshing to see Allen take proactive steps towards rebuilding his life. Fans are eager to see how his journey continues, as new love can often be the best remedy after heartbreak. Will Allen find a lasting connection, or is this just a stepping stone on his path to healing? We're here for it, and we can't wait to find out what happens next. Finally, we need to address the evolving dynamics among the cast of It Just Married at First Sight season 18, particularly focusing on Madison Myers, who many are now calling the true villain of this tumultuous season. While Michelle Tomlin was initially perceived as the antagonist, Madison's behavior has shifted viewer perceptions in a dramatic way. Throughout the season, viewers have witnessed Madison's so-called Mean Girls energy, which has not only raised eyebrows, but has also made her actions stand out significantly against the backdrop of the other cast members. Despite entering the show with hopes of finding a meaningful connection, Madison had been quietly harboring feelings for David Trimble, all while pretending to engage fully in her marriage with Allen Slovick. As the season progressed, moments of Madison's condescending behavior towards both her husband and other women on the cast became increasingly apparent. While she feigned support for her fellow cast members, her underlying disdain has drawn criticism from fans. Many viewers have begun to question her authenticity, noting that her niceties often feel insincere, especially given her clandestine relationship with David. What's more, during pivotal moments in the season, Madison has openly dismissed Allen because he doesn't fit her physical type, further alienating her from the show's premise of seeking love through open communication and trust. This has led to an outcry from fans who feel that her actions not only undermine Allen's feelings, but also disrupt the journey that Doesn't Married at First Sight promotes, as Madison continues to pursue a relationship with David, leaving a trail of heartache behind. Her reputation as the season's villain has solidified. Those rooting for a fairy tale ending are now left questioning who they should truly root for. Is Madison the character they should empathize with, or is she just playing a dangerous game with the emotions of everyone around her? In light of this evolving narrative, Married at First Sight remains a poignant reminder of how complex human relationships can be, and as the season unfolds, viewers are left wondering how Madison's actions will ultimately shape the story. Will she become a cautionary tale, or does she have the opportunity for redemption? This season's dramatic twists and turns leave us all eager to see how these relationships develop and what the future holds for all the participants involved.